done. Now let's try a medium Sudoku. So what I've done here is I've reset the puzzle, and in this setup, I've put everything into the classic Sudoku grid. And the reason I do that is I have two different types of notation. I can either do corner marking or I can do center marking. Now, when I hit setting, and there we go, and now we can start. So, I don't have a whole lot to go on. Box 1 has nothing in it. On column 5, I have 5 digits. Therefore, I know what the other 4 must be. The other 4 must be some combination of 1, 2, 7, and 8. Now, this one's not 7 or 8. Now, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, so 1, 2, 7, 8, and 7, 8, and actually 1 by box logic, so that's a 2. Okay, that tells me this is not 2 or 1, actually. Neither of these are 2. Well, let's see. This one couldn't be 7 or 8 or 1. It's 2. Now, this one can't be 1, 2, and it can't be 8 either, so we know that's a 7. Come on. Highlight, will you? Let's see. This 9 and this 9 tells me that there's a 9 in one of these positions. This 9 and this 9 tells me there's a 9 in one of these positions in box 4. We've noted these can't be 7. Let's see, 8, 4, 6, 7. Okay. We need 5 digits left. In row 9, it looks like I need 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. Now, this obviously can't be 1, and it can't be 9, or 2, or 5. It can't be 1, 2, or 5, or 9. That is a right in 3. So, this cell cannot be 1, 2, 3. Ah, it be 1, 2, or 3. This is 5. Oh, that actually can't be 1, 2, 3, or 5, can it? So that's a 9. Well, that helps a lot. So, this can't be 5 or 9 or 3. This is down to 1 or 2. And none of these are 3 or 9. Let's see. There's a 7. There's a 7. I need a 7 in box 3, and it has to go in one of those two positions. Let's see. Row 5 appears to be my next best good option. 4, 7, 8, 9 already filled in. Says I need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. left now. None of these are 1 or 2 because it's already in the box. This one additionally can't be 6 because it's in the column. This isn't 1 or 3 or 6. Well, that's very strange. And this one, I think, can be just about anything. Well, let's see. In box 8, I have 4, 6, and 8 left. These are not 8. So that puts an 8 here by acclamation. Because I've got a 4, 6 pair looking at that cell, so that's an 8. And this can't be 6, which tells me that's a 4. That's a 6 now. Okay, that's one whole box done, and almost one whole row. Now that's going to go a long way towards filling the rest of the puzzle. Because in column 6, I now have 5 digits. I need the remaining 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. This one is not 3 or 5, so this is 1 or 2. This one can't be 3. This one's not 1. That one's not 2. Well, I got 3 places for a 1, 3 places for a 2. Let's see, 3 is actually forced, either here or here. Well, that's a 3. That must be a 3. Okay, well, I know no other cell can be a 3, but let's see. 4, 6, 7, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. But this one isn't 1 or 3. Could be 2, 5, or 8. This one isn't 1, 2, or 3. Let's see, I've now forced an 8 into one of 2 spots. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Yeah, 8's forced there just like 8's forced there, but that doesn't help me a whole lot. I hope I don't have to fill in the rest of the grid, but we'll see. Whoops. Okay, all the even digits in 7, so I need 1, 3, 5, and 9 to fill in row 8. This one's not 5 or 9, so this is down to 1 or 3. That's not 1. That can still be anything. And so can that. Somewhat annoyingly. Do I have any other way that I can fill this in? Well, maybe I do, actually. Because there's a 7 and there's a 7. That forces a 7 into one of these 2 spaces. 8 and 8 here will force an 8 into one of these 2 spaces. So, one of these is 7, one of these is 8. 7 and 8 in the corners. This turns into a 7-8 pair. Okay, I've got a 7-8 pair looking up in column 9. I have 3 cells left to fill in. 5, 7, 8, 9 are filled in. I essentially need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 left to place, of which this digit is not 1 or 2. This digit is not 2 or 6. This digit is not 1, but as a matter of fact, I think anything else is still possible. In row 7, I have 1, 2, 5, and 8 placed. I need 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9 to fill in. These 2 are not 4 or 6 because they're in the box. These can't be 7 because it's in the box. This one also isn't 4 because it's in the column. Well, I was hoping to get more useful help, but actually, none of these cells can be a 5 because of this one. These cells can't be a 5 because of that one. 5 is forced in one of these 2. 5 is forced into one of these 3. Okay, in box 3 I have 4, 5, 7, 8 filled. That means I need 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 left. Let's see. Nothing else in the row helps here. Or there. These are not 9 because of the row, or 3 for the same reason. Now, if we look in the column, none of these are 7 or 8, and they're not. None of these are 7 or 8, and they're not. Now, let's see. 7, 8 tells me this is not 7. And the 9 there has been staring at me the whole time. That's a 2. So that 2 gives me a lot of other digits because that's now forced to be a 1. That's forced to be a 3. This now can't be 1 or 3. It's 4, and now that's a 6. Now, this can't be 3 or 6. That's a 9 by acclamation. That now can't be 3, 6, or 9. That's a 4. Oh. And this 1 has told me for 8 as these are not 1. As well drop these out because I know these are 2, 5. And I know that absolutely nothing else can go in there. Okay, this 9 tells me these are not 9. I now have a 3, 7 pair looking in here. Well, in fact, none of these cells are 3. Annoyingly, I still have 2 possibilities in here that are 1 or 5 or 9. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. In row, this is 6. So these digits have yet to be filled in. going just by what's in the row. I've got 1, 3, 5, 8, and 9 left to fill in. Now, this one can't be 8 or 9 because it's in the box. This one I think is still good. That one is still down to 5 or 8 because it can't be. And now this one isn't 1. Beyond that, we don't get much help. That's not 1 either, for the same reason. Now, okay, these are 1 to 8. That looks up here. That's a 2 because it can't be 1. This now can't be 1 or 2. That's a 5. 5 looks here. That's, yeah, whoops. That 5 looks here. That can't be 2 or 5. That's 3. Which tells me that's a 1 to complete the column. Okay, that should theoretically help with some other digits. It's not going to help in the bottom third of the grid, I don't think. The second third of the grid, it might help. That's not 1. Well, this can't be a 2. So I now have a 5, 8 looking there. This can't be 5. That puts a 2 here. And that's going to go a long way towards getting rid of possibilities because this is not 2. Let's see, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 1, 8. These are a 4, 7 pair. And this 4 tells me the 7 goes there and the 4 goes there. 7 sorts out, this is an 8, this is 7. Well, we can drop the corner markings there because those don't do me any good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 9. I have 1, 2, 3, 9 in row 4. Can I do anything with that? I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not 8. That's not 4. That's not 4, 7, or 8. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Now there's that. Okay, that's a 5, 6 pair. That tells me this can't be 5. So 8 goes there, 5 goes there. That tells me 3 goes here. Five, 6 tells me this can't be 5 or 6 or the 3 I just placed. That puts a 1 here. So that's not 1. That's not 1. 9, so 2, 3, 6. Well, let's see. Can't be 3, this can't be 3, and this can't be 3, so I just placed a 3 in column 7 because there's only one space for it. This can't be 2 or 3. Let's see. Hoping I was going to get more useful stuff. Not quite there yet. Maybe I am, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, 5, 6 in this row tells me the other cells in row 4 can't be 5 or 6. So 4, 7, or 7, 8, and the placed 8 will tell me that's 7, that's 4. Let's see, this could never have been 8. This is not 5 or 3. That can't be 3 or 5, so actually that's a 9. That puts an 8 here. Let's see, I can't say that neither of these are 6 yet, which is annoying. I'd like to isolate 6 into one of these two spots, but I don't think I can do that. Okay, so what can I do next? Well, I still have not managed to fill in anything in box 1. But 3, 5, 7, 9 are filled in, so I need 1 in the even digits. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, this is not 2 or 4 or 8. This one is not 2 or 4. This one is not 1 or 6 or 8. Let's see, that's an 8. It can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. This can't be an 8. So we just put an 8 in row 3. Oh, the 7 has told me for ages now. That's 3. That's 7. Let's see, this 3 tells me this can't be 3. Annoyingly, I still have 2 spots for each of 3, 5, 6 there. Let's see, 1, 6, 7, 8. I need 2, 3, 5, and 9 in column 3. Based on the digits placed in the column already, but this can't be anything but 9. So that 9 tells me that's a 5, which tells me that's a 3, This now can't be anything but 2, which tells me that's 4. Okay, that should go a long way towards filling out the rest of this grid. 9 tells me that's not 9. Oh, this 5 tells me neither of these are 5, and this one can't be 9 either, so that's a 1. That's a 9 there. That completes row 8 and box 7. Oh, well, this can't be 3 because I just placed it. I think I've done all I can on the bottom 2/3. I need to look at the top 2/3 now. Okay, that 8 tells me 1 goes there. 1 tells me an 8 goes here. Let's see, what does that help with? Not much. Other than this can't be 1, 2, or 6. By row or 3 by column, that's a 9. Okay, the rest of row 2, I need 3 and 5. And the given place 3 tells me that's a 5, that's a 3. 5 sorts out this 5, 6. That's 6, that's 5. And that 1 tells me that's 6. Looks like it's 7. Yep. That one appears to be 1. Yep. Okay, this 6 tells me that's 2. That's 1. 1 tells me that's 6. Whoops. 6 will sort out. That's a 5. That's a 2. That's a 5. 5 tells me that's 6. Am I done? Wow, I'm done. Hey, I did this and it didn't even take me half an hour. Cool.